Hello and welcome to Anaplan's Retail Store Forecasting and Planning Accelerator demo. Today we will walk through the initial steps needed to set up this accelerator and also familiarize users with its functionality. We will be going over some different examples of how users can leverage this accelerator to quickly forecast and manage store-level revenues based on historical datasets, business planners, and seasonality. Store managers can quickly connect top-down targets by fine-tuning store dynamics like openings, closings, remodeling, and staffing disruptions. The first dashboard that you land in upon downloading is the Model Setup Dashboard. You will find a number of informative items to help understand certain elements of this accelerator, which will provide guidance during the configuration process. First, we will need to set up personal access rights to the demo data within the model. This demo data will assist users in familiarizing themselves with model functionality and its ideal use cases. To grant yourself full access to this model in the preloaded demo data, navigate to the Settings tab and click on the Users option. Once here, you will locate your user profile and make sure that the model role column is set to full access and the store's right column is set to all stores. Here, as a model administrator, you will be able to fully customize each user's profile and grant customized selective access from the highest organization level all the way down to the property and individual lease level. Now that we have set up the selective access features, let's navigate back to the Model Setup Dashboard to set up the model parameters. Click on the Setup Parameters button to navigate to the instructional dashboard. Here, users can follow the necessary steps to further configure their model parameters, including time, users, and contents. Once familiar with all the current demo lists and their hierarchy structure, you will replace the preloaded list content with your own organizational structure data. Once completed, you may further customize the model structure to meet your business planning needs. Once completed, you are ready to open the app and begin to configure it to your liking. Once you open the app, you can see the home page that shows an overview of your sales by region and quarter along with a brief income statement. The graphs below help you visualize the above data by comparing the sales with your expenses. Now that you understand the home page, let's get to where these assumptions are coming from. Next, we will run through how to set up your growth targets. Here, you can see the growth rates are broken up into different store types. If you want to change the growth rates, simply change the blue number for your specified store type. As you can see, when you change the growth rate, every other chart and number in the app changes on the fly based on your new assumptions. Below is where you can override growth rates and seasonality by each individual store for greater customization and accuracy. Finally, we are going to get into the store management dashboard and how you can manage store openings, closings, and remodeling. Here, you will see an overview of all your stores within a certain region. By clicking on a specific region, you can see that the list below updates to that specific region. Here, you can see which regions have stores that are changing with openings, closings, or remodelings. And below, you can see each specific store in that region and if there are any changes associated with it. You can manipulate the data below and it will automatically be reflected up top. This is also where you can change the store type, what type of climate that the store is located in, and what rent is for that specific store. To see specific details for a store that is opening, simply click on a store that has the opening check and click on the Define Openings button on the top. Here you can manipulate the opening date, full year sales, as well as ramp-up weeks for the store. When these inputs have been completed, you can see the forecasted income statement for the specific store, as well as a visual of the seasonality of the sales below. This is the same thing that can be done with store closings. Go back and click on a store that is closing, and you can see similar inputs, forecasts, and sales charts. As you can see, since this store is closing June 1st, the sales have flatlined, and this is also reflected in the income statement for quarters 3 and 4. Store remodelings work the same way. Just click on the store you wish to remodel, change the inputs to your liking, and see how these changes impact every other aspect of your model in real time. I hope that this brief demo was able to assist you in better understanding the configuration process and modeling functionality within the Retail Store Forecasting and Planning Accelerator. If you should have any other additional questions or concerns, feel free to contact our applications team by emailing apps@anaplan.com or by posting any inquiries on the Anaplan Community Forum. Thank you for your time and enjoy your new accelerator.